Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to another edition of Chen-Schaab. And today we are going to be doing the phoenix. So the phoenix can be found in East Asian cultures and also in European cultures. It's a well-known bird, and the phoenix symbolizes grace and high virtue, and is considered a very auspicious animal. Um, in Chinese culture, the phoenix is often described as a composite of many different birds because it is supposedly having the head of a golden pheasant, like the body of the mandarin duck, the tail of a peacock, the legs of a crane, and the mouth of a parrot. So today we're going to look at the phoenix and see how we are going to tackle this particular creature. Alright, so let's start. So what I want to do today is the classical phoenix from Chinese culture. And so for me, I find that the form and the shape of the common crane is well suited for my purposes of creating a phoenix. I think this is an accurate representation of how the form of the phoenix would look like, with the exception that with tail feathers, it also have this three long, beautiful peacock-like tail feathers that sticks out at its end, like that. Right, so if we need to really block it out, these are the shapes we're going to use. So notably, we have to be sure that it has a long neck, and it has oval body, it has these long legs. Right, so essentially this is how the phoenix is going to look like. So the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to block it out so we know exactly how much space we have. So we could just roughly block it out. Okay, so I have roughly blocked out the form of the phoenix, and let's just get to it. So I'm just going to use an ink pen to directly draw on the phoenix. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, so the head of the phoenix looks like the pheasant. So if you can look at the internet for reference, you can roughly see how a pheasant will look like. I think I'm going to switch back to pencil because I couldn't hold it at the right angle so you could see what I'm doing. So we can start with the beak. And he has this crest on top of his head. to look clearer for you. And for the phoenix, it has this interesting decorative head feathers that comes out from the top of his head. So it's really up to you what kind of design you would like for the top feather. It also has this little tendrils, I would say. These interesting little decorative feathers that comes out like tendrils from the bottom. It has this long neck. Tend to have these longish looking feathers. So I'm going to work on the wing. So once you got the wing started, I'm gonna put like these little fine feathers. They look really very much like the dragon scales. They're usually depicted this way, so go ahead and think of dragon scales. So it's just gonna be along the structure of the wing. And once you got that, it is actually, and we're gonna do a layer of feathers, and this will be slightly longer. And you can add another longer feathers. So over here, it just reminds me of fire, you know, like fire, looking like that. So you're trying to do the feathers that look like fire. So the feathers will be like that, very stylized and moving, wavy like fire, like flames. Because the phoenix is often associated with fire, flame, because it is often said that it is reborn, and reborn being, you know, from the flames. So this is how it's gonna look like. Here, the same thing. We're gonna have the small little feathers which look like scales, and then the longer feathers, and then the feathers that look like flames. You can kind of like exaggerate it a little if you like. Have a couple of long ones sticking out. Okay. So once we come over here to the back, when we arch down to the back here, it's usually what I like to do is like doing like a triangular end, ending like that, and then you put the scales over here, the little feathers, and then for its tail feathers, it is quite different. We're gonna curve it like the way we do, like, you know, a ray of sunlight. Just give it like kind of a form. So it's gonna be coming out from the sides like that. So make it really wavy. Actually, I should make it a little bit bigger, like that. Okay, make it wavy. Okay. So for the legs, we would also put the small feathers. Like that. Okay. And then we have this really long, beautiful tail, like a peacock, but it's kind of wavy and curvy. They're limp, so it's gonna look like that. So you do the feathers coming out. Yeah. And then towards the end, it has like a beautiful peacock tail feather. And then towards the end here, we're gonna open it up, and then we're gonna have the wavy kind of feathers that reminds you of flame, fire, the sun. It's just more wavy. Just try to imagine like an open flame, like that. Okay. So we're gonna continue doing another one. The phoenix has 3 of these long tail feathers, and this would be the classical Chinese phoenix. So I'm gonna do three claws in the front, 1 in the back. And you could put some bands on the legs. And then let's have the other tail going upwards over here. So I'm just going to outline everything with ink, so you could just have a clearer picture. So I've gone over with ink and erased the pencil marks. So this is how the phoenix looks like. So now I think we're just going to add some color and see what we come up with. With colors, I don't really have a preference or whether there's any official colors, but I know the different colors on the phoenix symbolizes different things. But let's see. Essentially, we're just gonna do a lot of reds, yellow and orange, like very warm colors. So what we could do is we could just quickly block out some of the colors we think we want to have. The crest could be like yellow, just with a yellowish. I know some people have green and blue feathers too, so it has a lot of colors to make it really bright and cheery, really looking very resplendent. So I'm thinking about whether I should do green or blue. You could if you want to. I guess we could do that. Let's try. How about green? Followed by blue. So that's blue. So this is my color combination. This is the kind of color I like. So just keep on working on the colors, blend the colors a bit, put some highlights and some shading. Look at the areas where it's going to be darker, and you can make it really pop. Right? So this is after adding in all the colors. This is what you would get, a very classical, traditional Chinese Phoenix. So I hope you enjoyed today's session of Creature Shop, and I will see you next time. Stay happy and stay healthy. Bye.